So our HYSTEROCRATES gigas Cameroon red rusty baboon comes to us from Cameroon and Tobago, mainly around the south of Cameroon. Now down south around the slopes of the Cameroon mountains, the average rainfall is around 400 inches per year, and it's almost a constant rain down that way as well, with temperatures ranging between 21 to 32 degrees, which is an absolutely staggering kind of temperature range, but shows just how robust our tarantulas can be. Now, just before we get into the proper actual care video, our spider, the HYSTEROCRATES gigas, was first described in 1897 by Pocock. It was last looked at in 2015 by Gallion and Wendit, and interestingly enough, our UK homegrown Andrew Smith includes it also in his Baboon Spiders, Tarantulas of Africa and the Middle East book, and I'll put his ISBN number for that up on screen about now. Now up on screen is my sub-adult female, and she's absolutely stunning. Those back legs are made for burrowing, and as you can guess, this is a fossorial species spending 95-99% of its time underground. In fact, it hardly comes up. It doesn't web very much at all, but it will web up the start of its burrow. Now, she is an old world and can be very defensive, so expect to see threat poses. I'm just very, very lucky with this girl. Her characteristics for this particular spider are very, very chill. Do not expect the same with every single giga. Now, this species is a fast-growing one, but as slings, we want to keep them in those vial pots around 3/4 of the way up with damp substrate, and just increase that enclosure as our spider grows also. Now, females can reach around 8 to 10 inches. Males have a smaller abdomen and can reach around 7 to 8 inches. The females can live to between 12 and 15 years, where the males can grow and reach around 5 years of age. Now, the males can mature around 18 months to 3 years. The females a little bit older. They can mature at around 5 years of age. And as previously stated, this is a defensive species. I'm just very lucky with this particular spider. Extremely lucky. People have kept these communally, but what I find out is when they reach subadult, adult, the communal kind of collapses and they will start cannibalism. These have also been reported that they can swim and catch fish and all the rest of it. I highly recommend that we just go for that normal fossorial setup as we've got up on screen now. Now, I've gone for a very basic setup because this is just a pet hole. So I've gone for a 15-inch tall by about 10 inches across, 10 inches back, and filled up around 10 to 11 inches with Irish peat moss, a little bit of moss on the top, a water dish, absolutely essential with this species. We've got some leaf litter and a little bit of bark. I've gone dead simple on this one because we're never going to see this spider and it will burrow all the way down to the bottom of this enclosure. I've overfilled that water dish so we can get some water right down deep to where she is burrowed as well. There's also a starter burrow just to this corner here where the camera is now, and hopefully that's where she'll start her burrow off. I'm also going to be feeding her an adult dubia once a week because she is a big girl, and by looking at her bum, she is going to be coming up to a molt pretty soon. But how stunning are these? Now, these spiders can be like a rusty brown colour, a black colour. They can be what you can see up on screen now, kind of different shades of both of those colours. This is completely normal for a Cameroon rusty baboon spider, hence that common name that I've just said. But what a beautiful spider. When they do come out and they're on the top of that burrow, it is absolutely special. I do love this species. Boom! So that was the care video for our HYSTEROCRATES gigas. Really important to try and get that moisture right down into that burrow wherever she ends up. She is absolutely beautiful, and you can certainly see by those back legs, they are literally just look absolutely tonk. Really built for burrowing and getting that spider right down into that substrate. Again, a pet hole. We are not going to see this spider very often, so when you do, take full advantage of it. If it comes out, more than likely it's going to be at night time, and it's more than likely going to be hungry, so just bear that in mind as well. And again, my spider that you've seen today was very chill. These are an exceptionally defensive spider. In fact, any of the baboon spiders are very defensive. So always remember that. Guys, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button. If you want to go set further to help the channel out. I haven't got any Amazon links or anything like that. I just simply do channel members. So if you want to join that, that would be absolutely fantastic, and you support the channel a hell of a lot. You also get 15% off over at Spar Spiders for doing that. Just drop them in an email and Luke over there will sort it out. Massive thank you to you all for watching, supporting, especially over the last couple of rough weeks we've had. Really appreciate your support, and as always, we shall see you again on the next one.